Indeed, you do have to give it to her for being able to come back. However, Sykes trying to employ some nice early advantage there. I don't know if you noticed when Leanne was doing the announcing, she tried to get in there early, held back again by a referee that I'm not entirely sure will call us down the middle, but let's see.
As our ring announcer mentioned, Violet O'Hara, the very first British Bombshell. She was involved in the very first Bombshells gauntlet match all the way back in 2012. She was part of the very first match at Tidal Wrestling, as far as the Bombshells division goes, and the very first match in BWE Bombshells history. Violet O'Hara, been a professional wrestler since 2012. Will that long injury layoff, though, be against her in this match?
Just remember, sometimes class is permanent, but other times it can easily slip away from you.
Violet O'Hara's had extensive training down in Norwich with the guys of Sweet Soraya. And if she's incorporated anything of the attitude and hard-hitting style that Soraya likes to employ, then Natalie Sykes may well find herself in trouble this afternoon.
When it comes to the Bombshells Championship, Simon, do you feel that this is going to play into it? Do you think one of these women could go on and challenge Little Miss Roxy?
I don't see how it couldn't. Absolutely. Natalie Sykes, in her BWE debut, is looking to make an impact, and if she can defeat someone like Violet O'Hara, then you think she'd have to be in good standing for a championship match at some point. Violet O'Hara is someone who's held championships up and down the country, but never been the BWE Women's Champion, and you've got to think that's something that she wants to tick off the list at some point.
Again, some sound technical wrestling by Sykes.
You saw how fast, though, O'Hara able to reverse into a wrist lock of her own. O'Hara very aggressive and very violent in the way that she applies those holds.
Sykes clearly tripped. Tripped by O'Hara.
She attempted the same reversal as Violet O'Hara, perhaps maybe not quite as clued up as her opponent. Snapmare. O'Hara comes in a second time.
There is most definitely hair pulling there. Come on, referee.
Absolutely not. The referee in there. You can see if there was and there wasn't. He deems there isn't. 3 very clean snapmares by Violet O'Hara. And she's got Natalie Sykes disorientated here. Natalie Sykes having to take somewhat of a shortcut with that boot to the midsection.
Test of strength. Come on. There's one. This is where Natalie takes it down. Employing what she already knows, that there has been a hand injury. Work on the hand.
Not working that well for her, though, is a nice single leg takedown. Unusual strategy for Sykes as well, who seemed to have the advantage with that boot to the midsection. However, maybe her arrogance got the better of her, calling for a test of strength against an opponent who visibly looked stronger than her.
Sometimes it can be about that tendon strength, Simon. That's the main thing.
Natalie Sykes going for a crossbody, no water in the pool, as the cliche goes, and Natalie Sykes has retreated to ringside.
Smart move. Take the time out, take the breather, recuperate, get yourself together, then get back in the ring.
You say it's smart, but Violet O'Hara is owning the ring here. It's up to Natalie Sykes to get back into the ring, but Violet O'Hara making a mistake.
And there we go.
Making a mistake, and you have to factor into the fact that could be ring rust. Violet O'Hara turning her back on her opponent, something that you just don't do, and it's allowed Natalie Sykes to gain the advantage.
Especially someone who she may not have scouted like Natalie Sykes. The first time here, going against somebody who you've not seen before, you definitely don't want to be turning your back, but when you do, Sykes will be just the one to take advantage of it.
Blatant breaking of the rules here by Sykes. First the choke on the ropes, then using the boot on the throat of Violet O'Hara.
It was within the 5 count. It is not against the rules. You're not going to get disqualified if it's before the 5 count.
And the referee needs to get Natalie Sykes to allow Violet O'Hara out of the corner. Instead, she takes to the other one and introduces her to it face first. Suplex here, takes her over. Fisherman's suplex, wasn't able to butcher the grip on the hands though. Didn't manage to complete the bridge, and that may be the reason why Violet O'Hara able to kick out at 2, rather easily I might add. And just disrespect on the one-footed cover on the chest.
That's not disrespect, that is going for a pin. It's quite clear, he's trying to get the win by any means.
You can see as well as I can, that wasn't a serious attempt at a pinfall victory.
She doesn't know how damaged. She doesn't know how damaged O'Hara is. The suplex could have taken the wind out of her. The next attempt, you then get the pin.
Well, she came charging for a second attempt to the corner. O'Hara getting the boot up, and now a back elbow into the jaw of Sykes. Irish whip takes her down. A low super kick in the side of the face. Hooks the leg. The referee is down. Just about a 2 count. Violet Hara needs to take advantage of the fact that she's taken Sykes down.
Look at Hara here, clearly struggling.
Oh, that was disrespectful. Just a slap across the face.
Open hand slap, legal in every wrestling
I'm not saying
institution.
it's illegal, but it's certainly disrespectful. Violet Hara once again finds her down on the mat as Sykes just stamping on the back.
Excellent work by Sykes. Keep on top of this. Look, okay, now she is getting distracted by the crowd. Get back on O'Hara. Keep working her. There we go.
While working her illegally, I might add, and once again standing on the back, which she throws in the throat to drape across the bottom rope.
Take the oxygen away from your opponent. Your opponent cannot move. They cannot move. You can pin them.
You have to remember, Sykes still very, very new to the wrestling game. She can't let that impetuous youth get away with her. She needs to keep an eye on the rules. She needs to pay attention to the referee's count, as you can hear.
These fans are as bad as you, Simon. They're accusing her of cheating.
The crowd can clearly see what she's up to. They're just reinforcing the point that I'm making. Violet Hara now fighting back. Shoots Sykes off the ropes. Spin kick to the midsection. Swinging neck breaker.
She had hair there.
Done. Comes off the ropes. Starts to employ this 3-move combo known as the OMG. Now coming off. Big back senton. Crushing the midsection of Sykes. You have to believe that's all. Sykes just out at 2.
Amazing character shown by Sykes there.
Sykes
Kick out after all that punishment.
Kicking out maybe out of instinct more than anything else. All-time low out of the corner. And now not opting over for a pin, just kicking Violet Hara to ringside to try and take the cheap way out, a count-out win.
If it gets you a championship match, how can that be classed as a cheap way out, Simon?
There's no morality in that. There's no sportsmanship. It's booting your opponent out the ring to try and win by count-out. Sykes perhaps not knowing that she can get the job done by pinfall. Let's try to choose a different rule to gain victory. Violet Hara, however, breaking the count, rolling back in. Forearm to the chest. Trading forearms with someone like Violet Hara is maybe not something that Sykes wants to do, however.
Yeah, he's getting involved in this back and forth, not a good idea.
Takes her down face first, using the arm for leverage. Winds the arm up once again. Arm breaker applied, rolling back now. In that, it's got an arm breaker on. The referee needs to be in close. What's this about? Why do we have Jenny B out here?
I can only assume that she wants to see who is going to win this match.
She's trying to get in the ring. She's no business getting in the ring. This is Jenny B.
She's not really in the ring. She's just putting her head through.
Another competitor from our full women's division. Oh, wait, Sykes behind O'Hara, though. She's rolling her up. She's got a schoolboy.
Sykes having the nous and the know-how to take advantage of what was in front of her.
Sykes stealing a victory. Why is Jenny B out here in the first place?
The winner